Actually, what went wrong for Arsenal this season? That didn't challenge, like didn't really capitalize
let's
on.
compare this season and the previous season. I think Arsenal had the best chance last season. The intensity was there, the gameplay was there and all that. So what's the difference between then and now? I think fatigue a bit lah. I think it's not easy to be consistent.
Yes.
So that's why when people say, "Oh, you guys second for 3 seasons," I'm okay. Because to me, it's not easy. Like last time also with Arsene Wenger also, to be in the Champions League slot also, you think easy? You've been out for what? For 5 years? How many years? 7, 8 years or whatever, you know. So, what went wrong? I think Arteta made some mistakes lah. I feel that's one. Not getting a striker for the past 2 seasons, a proper striker. I think he should have done something lah. Fans have been talking about it for the past 2 seasons actually. Yeah. So and players that he get after that loans, but like it doesn't work out lah. Like you say, side supporting players stepped up, right? In Arsenal, he didn't step up. So like what's his name for Chelsea? That one.
Who?
The Batok.
Sterling.
I have to say it.
When you pause and then you say Batok is there, my mind blank.
I went blank for a while. I went blank for a while, but after that,
My mind went blank.
Sterling. So some supporting players didn't step up. But I think number one this season is injuries. When Saliba was injured, we lost points. When Odegaard was injured, we lost points. When he came back and not fully fit, we lost points. And when our right back was injured and then Partey played right back, we lost points. Saka, that one confirmed. Once he's out injured, we lost points. So injuries is a big thing to us. People say maybe referee's decision, red card and all that. I think it's part of the game. It's okay, Rice getting red card, Trossard getting red card, but I think majority part of it, a lot of games were affected because of injuries.
James?
What caused you to have a disaster?
What went wrong
for your team?
What didn't went right?
Yeah,
they had who? Erin Ten Hag. After that, they appoint who?
Amorim.
Oh, straight away Amorim.
No. Root was in charge for I think what.
Interim.
Then after that, what went wrong? I always said, I think since Feb, it's never the coach, it's never the players in some ways. I say it's the management. It's always the management for me. Because if
management never play the football. The one who play football is the players and the manager.
That's why.
I think you are putting too much. Actually, that's the thing lah. To me, all the Man U fans keep saying the management, the owners. Yes, owners plays a part, but the problem is that the one on the field and the one managing the people on the field is the manager and the players.
I think when we had our worst season also, we have never been 15.
I have to put in first before you continue. I agree with James that it's the management. Okay, my point is that it's the management's fault for not firing ETH earlier. When they saw certain things like, what's his style actually? We talk about this. What is this fella's style? You know, there's no result whether he can adapt to the EPL and all that. Yet they didn't fire him. On the opposite side, they hired players that he wanted. After that, then they fired him. So what was the problem there? The problem was they are stuck with players with these wages and players that he wanted, and now he's gone. You're stuck with players who are not in any system. Amorim comes in with a new system and he's stuck with these players. So stuck with wages, money, problem, and stuck with no plan. Like how long does it take for Amorim to get the players that he wants? It will take a long time. So to me, the management problem because they didn't think far. In terms of they are stuck with wages, they are stuck with players who are like old Casemiro, and with that wage structure, and then now they bring in Amorim, which I think is quite a bad move in all that lah. It's not very long term. So that's what I think lah. So what's your point about management? That's my point about management.
That's one thing, and you see, if let's say when Sir Jim and Ineos came in, with 300 million and still need to cut off the players, the legends, money, Alex money, all those stuff. It also brings down to another point is we may look rich, but financially in the club may be very bad. Because if let's say Sir Jim came out during the interview with Gary Neville, if let's say these cuts are not done by December, United will be broke. It's an open interview, is on the internet.
But I think United buy a lot of players,
That's the thing, because
Spend a lot of
Glazers panic buy 80 million Casemiro, Varane, all these are like, see, now I'm losing 40 million on a stupid player named Sancho. I don't make money, but if I sell his Rashford, I still make money because he's academy players. He's not playing well.
But he's playing well at Villa.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can sell him and make profit. But if I sell Sancho, I'm losing 30 to 40 million because we bought him 80 plus million.
There is a suggestion online that Manchester United should start selling Liverpool merchandise.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You are the one who shared what? Right?
I said,
No, he shared. I saw it, I don't want to share.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing.
Today he's on fire.
Yeah, that's why. He quiet.
So basically, if you ask me, it started all the way from the Glazers, and Sir Jim is just cleaning up the mess and see what we can do to salvage. Maybe this is our worst season, and I hope that we can win something like the Europa. And even we don't win, we have to build something out of it. Bring in young players, mediocre players to actually build a core first before we go further. This is how I look next season. That's all.
I think Liverpool also had that moment when Gillett and Hicks took over. We were at our lowest. Who's the manager? Roy Hodgson was there, but we didn't finish 15 lah.
How long did it take?
I think after that, when FSG took over, then they bring in Brendan Rodgers.
Oh yeah, Brendan Rodgers.
That was slow. It was slow. I think we finished second.
The first season.
Second. No, I think he's third season.
Third season.
From
Swansea, he was over.
Second. Then there is after that. Then when Klopp came in, the rest was history lah.
So how many years?
If let's say our hard patch, our rough patch, right, was when in the late 90s to early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's all the way.
Gillett and Hicks were the lowest.
Yeah, they are doing the conquest.
Same American owners.
It's like
years,
more than that, maybe 10
years.
12 years like that. Yeah.
Okay, James, I see you in the show again 2035. 2035.
But all this while, we will always say our owners are crappy because why? They don't spend on the club. They don't spend on the club. Never buy the players to support the manager. But we never blame the owners for a lousy performance.
But I think one thing is that the owners has a plan when it comes to buying players. They somehow have a process of not just panic buying or say, this guy good, just buy.
Are you talking about Liverpool
fax
management?
machine spoil.
Yeah.
Liverpool management.
Fax machine spoil.
So these are things that happen in the club of mine.
He blamed the management.
So the thing is, if you panic buy players that is over the age, past their prime, only perform like out of 10 games, 3-4 games he perform like Superman. It doesn't justify the whole thing. If you ask me whether Ronaldo came back is better than Casemiro and Varane, yes it is, because he score games and bring us to Champions League. Why? You don't agree?
Your opinion.
This is because if you ask me about really old players, Ronaldo is much better than the others that came back.